Welcome back to Stand Up Nashville, live from Zany's. More great comedy coming your way right now.
Heck yeah, welcome back to Stand Up Nashville. We're at Zany's Comedy Club. We're having a wonderful time, yes? Yeah. Up next, the first Irish comedian to be on The Tonight Show. Please welcome my friend Sean Finnerty.
Hello. How are we doing, folks? Good? I moved over here a couple of years ago from Ireland, and believe it or not, this might actually be the whitest crowd I've ever performed for in my life. This is the first time I've ever felt not white enough, to be honest. You guys are looking at me like, yeah, you're white, but you ain't our white. I like living over here in the States, but you know, it's a weird time. There's a lot of racial tension and stuff. I've even noticed changes in myself ever since I moved over to America. Like, I've noticed more and more lately, whenever I introduce myself to black people here in the States, my accent gets stronger. Yeah, because that's my way of saying, I just got here. We cool? Just trying to make some friends. From Ireland. We're not the most attractive. I mean, look at me. I'm getting sunburned by the lights right now. Look at me. We're not the most attractive. I've had bags under my eyes since I was 7 years of age. 7. My teachers were like, who is this sleepy dock worker at the back of the class? When I was 9 years of age, my parents went for a parent-teacher meeting, and the teacher said, we're real worried that Sean isn't getting enough sleep. And my parents had to be like, yeah, that's just his face. I don't know what else to tell you. That is a well-rested, ugly child. Look at me, man. I don't have a chin. There's a reason they're the only ones laughing. Let me give you the side profile. I don't have a chin. It's not my fault. It's an evolutionary thing. You see, because my ancestors kept getting punched in the face by the English. So eventually, as a defense mechanism, we just stopped growing chins. I'm out here dodging punches like Beaker from the Muppets, just meh, meh, meh. Meh, 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 meh. Get away from me, you crafty Saxon. Meh, meh, meh. I'm in a relationship. Been my girlfriend 6 years now. 6 years. Oh, don't clap. She's from Florida. And been with her 6 years. Yeah, we live together. I own nothing in my apartment. Nothing. Like, if you walked into my apartment not knowing who lived there, you'd be like, I really like what this lesbian couple has done with the place. It's ridiculous. I own nothing. She's a hoarder. She's a hoarder. It's not all her fault our apartment is cluttered, though. Some of the blame also has to fall with her mother, who will send us a random box of trash every week. It's like we signed up for a wish and can't cancel. It's obnoxious. And her mother's always taking us to these stores that we can't afford, and I know we can't afford them because they smell good. Do you know what I mean? Do you ever walk into a place and you're like, what's that? Lavender? Nah. I don't have lavender money. They're trying to relax us, so we'll spend more. Let's get the heck out of here. And then you end up dropping $75 on a candle because it smells like a feeling. You're like, what's this? Remorse? I'll take 2, please. We adopted a dog. We rescued a little dog during the pandemic, little hound pit mix named Remy. Yeah, adorable little dog. Here's the problem is my girlfriend definitely loves the dog more than me. No, I can prove it, because like we've been together 6 years, and for 6 years, her screensaver on her phone was a picture of me. Now, picture of the dog. But it gets worse, my friends, because when that photo was originally taken, it was a picture of me and the dog. And she cropped me out of the photo. Ridiculous. But the three of us were having one of these amazing days recently, right? We just had an incredible day together. End of the day, we're all sitting on the couch, and I started to get a little bit emotional, you know? And I said, you know what? Of the two of us, I hope I die first, because I can't imagine living life without you. And my girlfriend goes, oh, that's so sweet. I hope you die first too. And I was like, honey, do you mind? I was talking to the dog. I like living here in the States, but there's a couple of weird things I've had to get used to. You know, here's one thing that happens in America that happens nowhere else in the world. If you go to a store anywhere else in the world, like a grocery store or a corner store, right? And you walk up to the counter, you see an item on the shelf, and you walk up to the counter with that item, it will cost what it said on the shelf. But not here in America. You guys are doing things a little different over here. You've decided to go rogue on a system that has served the rest of the world just fine. Just put the number on the shelf. I wasn't looking for an estimate. I remember the first time this happened to me. I saw a can of Coke for $1, walked up, went to hand the guy $1. He goes, no, it's $1.07. And I was like, nah. That's not what the sign said. He goes, yeah, but tax. And I go, tax? Well, that seems like something between you and your accountant, honestly. So I just tried to give him the $1 again. He goes, I told you it's $1.07. I go, yeah, but here's the thing, buddy. What you don't know about this $1 is before my job took tax out, it was $1.20. Keep the change. I was a bartender for a long time, bartender for 10 years, worked in over 25 different bars, yeah, which means I got fired a lot. You don't clock up those kind of numbers by being good. That's a lot of fresh starts. And here's the thing is I was fun with the customers, but I was terrible at the job, right? Like, you want a good time? I'll show you a good time. You want a mojito? I can't make that. One time I went for a bar job, they wanted me to do 3 interviews before I got the job. A bar job, 3 interviews. 3. Who are you, Google? I'm not doing 3 interviews for a place that's gonna fire me in 6 weeks for stealing. All right, you guys have been fantastic. Thanks, Vinny, I appreciate you.